How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D here. It's time to review Fear the Walking Dead, the Season 1 finale, Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Good Man. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to amc.com/Fear the Walking Dead. Watch the full episode there. Next week is The Walking Dead. It's back, baby. Are you ready for Rick just to go up to Morgan and be like, "You think you could take this from Carol? Maggie? From me? Do you have any idea who you are talking to?" I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Literally, just hurry up. Man. Anyway, seriously, here we go. Season 1, Episode 6. The Good Man. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. Thank you so much for joining me. And, wow. We all know this season has been, it's been okay. A little slow. It's a prequel, guys. Where are the zombies? Did you see this episode? Oh. Give Fear the Walking Dead back to Marvel, they said. That's what I see on Facebook. We'll get right to it, shall we? So the city is dead in the beginning, dude, obviously. I mean, there's nothing there. It's just a whole CGI because nobody's there because it's a computer. So no one's there, man. The city's all dead. The group plans on leaving. So the soldiers are, they're going to help them. This soldier named Andy is going to help them get into the facility. Travis ended up let Andy go. He let him go. And Daniel finds out when they get to the area. But Daniel does a thing to get the military people towards the gate, so he lets the walkers out. I love how he comes out, dude. Ruben Blades, or you can say Blades, whatever. Ruben Blades, he comes out and he's like, "Night. Sir, you're reaching a restricted area. I'm going to need you to get away. You need to get back to your quarters." "I would save your ammunition if I were you." And here comes all the walkers. Oh, man. Literally, I was like, yeah, what he said. And they just go firing, and they're stormtroopers, man. They're like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo. Did we get him? Did we get him?" Literally, they're like that. And, man, the whole compound, dude, they're just a whole big thing. So, the group, Travis, the group, the wife, Chris, Alicia, all of them, they end up going into the compound. Evac is there, but they end up flying away because they can, and they're the military, they're douches. That's what they're going to do to us in real life, so make sure to stay away from them. Nick and Strand, they leave the cell, and I love how they're just leaving everybody behind. Strand is like, "You know what, oh, you need my help? Sorry, baby, one key. It only fits for one, and that's my cell." And he just keeps on going. I'm like, damn, dude, this guy is fly as hell. I love him, man. He's really shady. Not the greatest guy to be around, but he's pretty freaking tight, shall I say. So Chris protects Alicia when some of the military were trying to take the vehicle, and he's like, "Yeah, you want, hey, oh yeah, come on, fight me, yeah." And then they're just like, boom, and he falls to the ground, and, "Hey, doing, sweetheart? We'll take a little ride." And they never do nothing to Alicia. So I was like, wow, really? So, yeah, I guess they end up leaving with the vehicle. And there's more fighting going on. This guy decapitates himself. There's a breach. We got a breach. This guy gets bit in the neck and he's like, and he goes and he runs into the helicopter. He's like, and he's like, and he just like does a beeline. And then he runs towards the rotor. I'm like, holy shit. This guy, oh, don't do what you think you're going to do. He's just like, ouch. And he's just like, he gets decapitated by the rotor. I'm like, oh my God. This guy. He died in the most intense way you want to go out. But you could have just been like, you could have just done that too. But, if I ever get bit in a zombie apocalypse and you're around me, what I'm going to do is this. 4 bullets left. Hey! And I didn't survive without me, bitches. And then, oh, it didn't even go off. I ran out of bullets. Oh, no. Well, you know what? Just going to have to choke myself. And then decide to choke myself. So, either way, it's going to be one of those. But either way, that goes down. So, the guy decapitates himself, nevertheless. And there's a breach, and Nick and Strand are trapped. And Travis and the group end up saving them. Here's Nick. He's like, it's okay. And the lights are going off and on, dude. It's going pretty crazy. Travis ends up saving them and everything. So they're in the kitchen. They're not going to make food. There's a close call. A lot of close calls. A lot of people dying. A lot of zombies getting killed and everything. Daniel finds out about his wife. Ophelia's like, oh no. Oh god. That's horrible. Oh god. The feels, and it's just kind of a little slow there. But other than that, all the patients are dead. This nurse goes a little crazy. She killed all the patients that were asleep. And what a bitch. Did they ask to die? You could have at least woke them up and told them, hey, you want to die? Sorry. Boom. And she's kind of crazy. No, go up to her and be like, this is not the end. I mean, it's the apocalypse. This is the end, but it is not the end. We can make it. We can survive. This is how we survive. We are the Walking Dead. Food, shelter, water. We're almost there. Gotta get a little blood on our hands, but we're gonna make it. Fine by me. Nurse got crazy, and I guess she killed herself. Good riddance. You were a bitch the whole time, so I'm okay with that. Alicia and Chris, they're still there, and none of them are raped. They're fine. So I was kind of like, wow, really? Okay. So Andy comes out of the woodworks, and he ends up shooting Ophelia. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought Ruben Blades was gonna die. I thought Daniel was gonna die. I was like, no, don't do this. Don't do this to me, man. You kill off my favorite character. Don't do this. He ends up shooting Ophelia. I was like, I did not. You shot Ophelia, dude? He shot the girl that he was like, man. Oh, man. The guy tortured you and you shoot his daughter? How does that work? So Travis ends up beating him up and he's like, Travis angry. And he's just going after it. I played Pablo Escobar. No one remembers me for it. And he just keeps on beating him and beating him. Bah, 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 bah. I was in a movie with Johnny Depp. And then, dude, I was like, Travis is OG. I was like, he is the original gangster of Fear the Walking Dead. He was Rick before Rick, because Rick was in a coma. He's not badass Rick yet, but he became a badass. I was like, he's not a virgin anymore. Like, he did it, man. He was like, bruh, bruh. And he beat Andy to a pulp, and he even to what's her name? Kim Dickens, Maddie. He was like, Travis, please. Woo-hoo. I was like, oh my god. I was like getting heated up. I was like, whoa, dude, this guy's doing it, man. Holy crap, he actually did it. Is this allowed on basic network cable? Is this allowed? Is this HBO? Am I watching HBO here? Literally, I was like, holy crap, what's going on? God, Game of Thrones, I'm kidding. It wasn't that brutal, but still, it was pretty badass. So he beats up Andy a lot. They're driving. He doesn't even check if Ophelia's okay. He doesn't even go like, are you okay? He's just kind of, I guess, getting the anger out because he's the one who let Andy go. But you don't even check if Ophelia's okay. At all. Oops. So they go to Strand's house. I feel like the world is catching up to me. Quoted by Nick. Very good speech, by the way, man. Very good. And the drug addict and everything. I was like, that makes a lot of sense because what he's been through, and he didn't know where his life would go. And now everyone is up to speed with him. So that's really interesting on what we're going to do for season 2. Liza was bit because, to shock us, I don't even think we ever... So some guy just munched on her like, yeah, like munch on her stomach, yummy tummy. And it's just kind of like, I never knew that. Like, when did she ever get bit in her stomach? But yeah, okay. So Travis ends up killing her, and Abigail is a boat. Abigail's a boat, man, so that's their goal. Everyone is at the shore at the end, and they're crying, and I was crying, and it ends with the camera panning into the water. I'm like, it keeps on panning into the water. I'm like, what are they teasing? What are they going to show? Is it Morales jumping out of the water? I'm back, motherfucker. No, it was nothing. Donald Trump coming out. You're fired. Overall, what do I think about this episode, guys? Let me give you the pros and cons. Here we go. First off, I love the ending. I think it was a perfect way to end season 1. The ending is the way Liza and Travis, and it was emotional. A very emotional episode there. I cried. I was like, they kill off the Hispanic. They always gotta kill off the Hispanics, man. Why? Why is the black guy that I'm the Hispanics? You know, I'm just saying. Strand's pretty awesome, but I'm like, at least they didn't kill off Ruben Blades, man. Oh god. But still, like, no, I'm kidding. Strand's really awesome, but everyone makes a joke. Oh, the black guys always die. It's true. Why do they always die? Come on. T-Dog. Tyrese didn't even last more than T-Dog. Oh, okay. But seriously, the ending was really, really good. The action in here, when all the zombies started coming, I was like, this is it. That's to all you haters. This is what we've been waiting for, and it is here. The action was pretty good, except the military knows to shoot them in the head, but they're like, did we get them? We missed. Oh no, breach. Oh god, I'm dead. It's kind of like, wow, like you guys suck. Really, really suck at aiming for the heads. God, man. No wonder you guys fell. You're trained people, man. So the effects in this were pretty good. Even the opening, you know, I had nothing wrong with the effects in here. The opening, the city of the dead, man. Reminds me of Atlanta in a sort of way, but it's Los Angeles. The zombies in here, their effects, the practical effects, look all totally fine. Had no problem. The zombies do look like how they would look if they've been rotting in the arena for a while. The decapitating guy, we're always going to remember him as the guy who got hit by the rotor. I don't know if he knew that the rotor was there or if he was just going to suicide, but he was like, oh, no. Have you seen Indiana Jones, good sir? Also, the directing in here. The directing was totally fine. Nothing wrong with the directing. I do enjoy. Although the panning at the end of the ocean was kind of like, what are you doing? I have no idea what they're doing panning into the ocean. Strand's a very interesting character. I want to see a little bit more of him for season 2. Also, Travis being a badass. You could officially name Travis as one of the most badass of the group because Ruben Blades, he's still a badass, very much of a badass, but Travis has gone up in the ranks. Andy, the whole twist, man, that he came back and he shot Ophelia, that was a big twist. That was really, how long was he waiting there? Like, really, seriously. When Strand left the people behind, he was to the military guy. Keep the watch. You see, let me tell you something, Nick. I have a proposal to ask of you. If you will help me escape this cell in very short notice. You see, we need to get to Abigail. If you help me get to Abigail, I will make sure you stay alive. Really? Yes. You see that? That man, very bad man. Take them out. Pop a cap in his ass. And other than that, it's fantastic. Strand, I'm happy because I did not know he would make it to season 2, and he has a fantastic idea. The whole Abigail thing, gonna be a boat. I was like, it's a boat. Wow, that is because we're in the water. I'm like, finally. Everyone is like always like, what about a boat? What about going to an island or something? Season 2 Dead Island. Oh, okay. Hawaii, yeah. Daniel, man, just Ruben Blades is amazing in this episode, and the emotion towards this was very strong. The whole, again, Abigail Boat thing worked fine for me. Can't wait to see that for Season 2. The cons now. Alicia and Chris. The military guys didn't shoot them in the head when they knew to shoot them in the head. When Travis beat up Andy, he didn't check on Ophelia. The nurse, the suicide. Not the suicide of the decapitating guy, but she was kind of like, oh look, here's 7 people who successfully infiltrated a military base. They have guns. They survived this far into the apocalypse. And you're kind of just like, I give up. Did you not just hear the speech I gave you? You coward. You're a coward. So you are. You're a Father Gabriel. At least he's still alive. Not for long, though. Not for long. Whew. That Wilhelm scream. Ah! That's totally him. Also, what happened to the people that got out of the cells? Dave Erickson, what happened to the people that got out of the cells? They died. How creative of you. You guys are so creative. They're weak and they're not main characters, so they died. So creative. So realistic. Because, 50 or 60 of them that were in cells just died. None of them survived. What happened to them? None of them went with a group. None of them ever asked about the group. None of them they just kind of all went. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give Fear the Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 60, Season 1 Finale, an A-. It was a great season finale, guys. And I don't hate on this show as much as most do. I do feel like this one stepped it up a lot. I really enjoyed it. Just the writing, not the directing of the characters. Yeah, some of the characters are still not. I'm not still holding on to them as much. But for sure, I mean, definitely the action in here stepped up. All the zombies. I mean, if you say there's not a lot of zombies in here, you're mistaken. There were a lot of zombies in here. So I think it got me where I wish Fear the Walking Dead was next week. I literally want it to continue, and that we have to wait a year. I don't know what Walking Dead's gonna be on. That's amazing. Walking Dead's better than Fear the Walking Dead, but it's kind of like, no, you left us like that. That is a great way to end, with Liza dying and him, and they're all crying and everything. That's a great way to end. It's a great way, and it makes me at least want to see season 2. So it made me want to see more. So very good for you guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about Fear the Walking Dead, the season 1 finale, and I'll see you all for season 2 in 2016. Don't forget, I will be reviewing all of season 6 of The Walking Dead. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. It's been a pleasure on these 6 weeks of reviewing for you guys. It's time to stop the train. Woo woo! Get off. Get ready. 7 days, we board again. We're going to ride. For a few months, a few long months. Just till we get right to when Negan comes out. That season 6 cliffhanger finale that's going to air in like April. I'm Negan. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can. See you all next time.